What's the deal? It's your boy J Mike, Mr. Athletic over everything, and we are here with part two of an epic mail day. It's actually a mixture of two mail days, and I split it in half because they were getting a little long. Um, this one has some bangers in it, man. Really disappointed by one of the figures. It came with a really nice case, and the case was actually destroyed um, on the way here. You know what I'm saying? So. Um, it still looks okay, but it's beat up pretty bad. But got a couple of good figures here that made up for some of the issues in the last mail day. The Barkley, the Olajuwon, and the what was the other one? Barkley, Olajuwon, and the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I was really hoping that the Barkley was in much better condition. It's just not where it needs to be for that amount of money. So what's going to probably happen is I'm going to call the seller and tell them, either give me half my money back or I'm going to return them. For $71, I can get a really good high quality Barkley, which probably makes more sense in the long run since the Barkley is worth more than those two. But this one in particular, I got a couple of cool ones here, man. This one right here, and I'm gonna open it up for the first time. So let's switch the camera. This one right here came with a case, and like in most cases, if it comes with a case, I'm more prone to buy it. But what I will tell you is a lot of these sellers, they'll have it in a case, and the case will look good, but then when they ship it, they'll ship it in an old yellowed out case. So now I'm actually selling cases. If you go to my eBay page, J Mike Fitness, I actually have them for sale. I bought a case of them, so I'm start selling them. May even be a distributor. But we're gonna start this off, man, with one of the greatest players from the '90s, Gary Sheffield. This guy most definitely belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's not in. Hopefully he's one of the guys that's able to get in because he certainly deserves to be. He started out as a shortstop, ended up basically a DH outfielder. But this figure right here is in pretty good shape. It looks like from the front, everything is pretty cool on it. The back. Now, like I said, this one has a crease and it has a corner on it. Now, when I purchased it, the sellers describe them with no creases and things of that nature. Like I said in previous videos, and I'm saying in all the videos because I think this is something that a lot of people need to hear. If they describe it one way and it comes to you another, don't accept it unless you got like an amazing deal on it. That one came up to almost $30. So I paid top dollar because the front of it was damn near perfect. The back was jacked up. So I'm going to have to inform the seller that that figure isn't up to snuff and half my money, or I'll send it back and get a full refund. If you spend $30, you should be getting a pretty good figure, especially for a Sheffield. Now this one right here, I've already been refunded on, or partially refunded. Now the funny thing is that when it came in the mail, I didn't even realize that this was one of the figures that I was getting, because the price for this Brett Favre 1996 was basically the cost that I've been paying for the 1994. They came together and I didn't see it. And a lot of sellers, and you also find this has happened a couple of times where I've purchased some start lineups and not realizing that they had other players or other figures in the lot. Because sometimes people will price them a certain way, and it's like, oh, it's $37 for a Tim Duncan. Okay, that's about right for a Tim Duncan. They send it, and then you realize they have 5 other figures in it because I never strolled right or strolled left. So sometimes you have to watch that. And also, if that's the case, it may be something wrong with the figure. So if you look at this one, like you see in it right now, you don't really see anything wrong with it. But if you look closely, see that crease across the top? This person sent this in a mailer, and it was bent in the postal truck. The lady who delivers now, she just comes to my garage because she knows I'm gonna have a bunch of packages, and then the back is like severely creased as well. So I wasn't paying full price for this, and especially since I didn't even want the Brett Favre, the 96 Brett Favre. I just wanted this one. I have like 8 of these, but you know, so I got it for $12 for both of them, which I probably will never get that money back from that. All right, so next up. So we have no creases on the back on this one. And the front is pretty clean. Only thing is we have this little corner right here. This is an Alex Rodriguez. I think all in was $15. I think these are criminally undervalued, but I think A-Rod is doing enough post-career to get the media on his side to where he will be able to get into the Hall of Fame. After all, he's one of the greatest hitters of all time, greatest shortstop of all time. He probably will get in, so got the A-Rod. This is probably number 4 or 5 in terms of A-Rods for me. All right, so next up, this is a sneaky one right here. And I think this is one that I would add to my shopping list of guys that I think you should get a lot of. And if you can get them at a good price anyway. This guy's become a superstar in the media. We have Shannon Sharpe's first figure, 1995. This one, it looks pretty good. It lays damn near flat. The issue is they have some issue here, which I'm not 100% sure in terms of grading how much that would take off of the figure, but it is a little eyesore. Now, I did think I paid $16 for it. I'm not going to trip on this one. Doesn't have any real creases in it. I could live with this one. I'm trying to get like 10 of these, so I'm out in the market looking for them. All right, so next up, this is the one that I really wanted for the case. And as you can see, it's a double-decker case. Both of the figures are from 1992. The best player in baseball during this time, give you guys a couple seconds, was basically Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas won 2 MVPs in the 90s. Excellent DH. Couldn't throw to save his life at first base. They released 2 of them. His rookie year, I believe, is 1990, but this one came out in 1992, both of them. Got the regular and the extended. The case is what I was really after. The guy shipped it FedEx, which the shipping was like $20-some. The figures were like $35, and he charged $10 extra for the case. But some kind of way, I wound up paying $31 for everything. But then the case was destroyed, and I didn't really care. I didn't really want the figures like that. Frank Thomas is a great player, Hall of Famer, but I really just wanted this case. And the top severely cut up and banged up pretty bad, but it still looks okay. The guy actually gave me $10 back for what he was originally selling the case for. So I guess it worked out. It's okay. It'll stand up. But I was planning on taking the Frank Thomases out of there, probably put a Jordan and a Pippen whenever I get them, the 88s, because I'm gonna get them at some point, and I'll probably put those 2, or figure out a way to build these myself. That's really why I got it. I was trying to see if I could figure out a way that I could build this myself, and it doesn't look like it's super complicated, but yeah. So this was something I was really hoping that didn't get messed up, and it did. He packed it well. He didn't put any protection around it, and it just broke. All right, so the next one up is one that I had been waiting on. I had purchased. This was one of the first figures I actually purchased from when I first started. And the guy literally just stopped. He never he said he shipped it. It was a Dominique 88, a Spud Webb 88, this particular figure, and a couple others I got from him. And I had so many coming in, I really wasn't paying attention that I hadn't received them yet. And then when, I finally realized, like, wait a minute, let me hit this dude up, because he had a Jordan in there as well. and the Jordan was selling for like 150 for the one that I can't remember which one, but I think it's the 91. And I didn't want to piss him off, so he wouldn't send it because he sold it to him for like $30, but he never answered the email, so I had to get a refund, and I wound up having to order this one again. But this one right here, it presented very well from the front. This is Dennis Rodman's rookie year. The color on it is super, super vibrant. I paid a little too much for it though, because this is creased, and it's creased alongside of the bubble, and that crease also what else? I saw something else. It creases all the way up to here, and then on the back side of it, they have a crease here, and there's a crease here, and then a crease here, and then you can see that's pretty much it. But it presents very well, and if they didn't have the creases, I see this being worth the 40, I think it was like $42 I got this for. I think it was $38 plus shipping, everything, or taxes. I'm not paying full price for something that has this many flaws in it. So I gave them the option. They told me send it back. So this one will be going back. So I will be in the market for another Dennis Rodman rookie. All right. So the next two are actually the stars of these two last mail days. I was really surprised by the condition that both of these came in, because I got these both at really, really good prices. This one right here, I don't know if you can make it out, but this is a Jordan 1991 with the coin. Looking at it, the only issue that I really see here, they got a little whitening here, but the color on it's good. The bubble is good. There's a little, I don't know what that is, but it's a little something here. But for $40, I mean, this was a steal. I actually have 3 of these now. This one is in way better condition than the ones I have before. And this one's getting really popular, which is funny, because I was thinking that this one would have been the one that would have been worth the money, because excuse me, the rookie is kind of a weird pose. This is probably the best pose that he has for this particular piece. And so I was able to get this for a really good price. The guy was selling it for 90. I gave him like I think I told him like 40, and he took it. So I was able to get it. He shipped it. Worked out pretty good. But no issues with that one. Now, last but not least, this is actually one of the first of many of these that I will be getting. This is the Michael Jordan headline collection, and this one's in brand new. I mean, it's brand new, like it's never been opened. The corners, everything on this thing is crispy. Actually, the tape came up a little bit just now, but I don't even know if it's ever been opened. But this thing is in really good condition, and that's all you can really ask for. And these are selling for over $100 now. I got this for $60. And this is in really good condition, excellent condition. So, I have the Magic Johnson coming in. I believe I got the Barkley as well. So, so I'm super happy with this. So these were the last 2 of the haul. And, so this was like an amazing time for these figures. I have a couple of more figures that's supposed to come in tomorrow. I believe I got another Tim Duncan. Is there any Jordans? Well, there's 4 more shipments that are coming in. Plus, there's a shipment that I have to pay for in the morning that has like 6 very good 1990 figures, and they should be in probably this weekend or maybe Monday. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I just purchased 190 cases to protect these. And when I do start selling them, I will be selling them on eBay or wherever with a case, so that, I think that'll help the ease of sale, as well as protect them when they're being shipped. But yeah, so this was pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, later.